Life is a highway, and I'm gonna ride it all night long, baby. I tell you what. So just like Renegade, I recorded a whole hour of this, but I at least never uploaded this to YouTube without commentary, because when I was going to upload it, that was when I got a comment that said no commentary, and I was like, ah, shit. So, yeah. Let it be known, I've already kind of, played an entire hour of this game, and as such, I understand a number of the tricks that it has up its sleeve. So maybe I'll get even further than I got earlier, the first time I tried it. First trick. Equip this ring. Why? Look at this. Yeah. That's why. I'm going to tell you right now. Now, this is a pretty good game, actually. This was Sega's mascot before Sonic. It should go without saying that this was developed and published by Sega. Trick number 2, don't break open this box. It unveils a creepy wizard who is looking to kill you, as he just did. I shouldn't have done that. That was amateur. That was amateur. Right after I get done saying, like, yeah, I don't want to brag, but I've figured out quite a few of the tricks that this game has, and then I go and do a thing like that. Don't stand on that, because that'll get the same creepy wizard guy who will, try to ruin your life as best as he can. I didn't mean to drop down there, but, don't cry over spilled mashed potatoes. I think I'd be more likely to cry about spilled mashed potatoes than spilled milk. The mashed potatoes, that's your lifeblood, it's a strong portion of what you're eating there. The milk, well, it's pretty easy to, just pour some more milk. Unless you're out of milk. In which case, well, water will do, I suppose. You like how that, music just kind of switches there? Pretty slick, huh? But yes, Alex Kidd, it very much embodies that signature Master System feel of the kind of simple yet colorful sprites. I don't know if you can kill that fish, and quite frankly, I'm too scared to try, so I'm just going to let him pass. Yes, in the whole hour that I've already played, I didn't once try to kill the fish. That question mark block again just has a dude who's gonna try to murder you, so we just bypass that. I wish I didn't die in a very stupid fashion here, because lives do mean a lot here, as is also pretty typical of Master System games up to this point, and including this point. You tend to just kind of have to start the entire game over again. That thing on the right, that is a temporary invincibility piece. I find it to be not that useful. But the motorcycle, check this out. You can just bowl through the entire level, with the exception of those things, which of course meant, I immediately run into one. Well, may as well equip the ring now. I was going to save it for a rainy day, but now that we are without our motorcycle, there seems to be very little point in saving it. If we're going to be confined to on foot, then we'll use every advantage that the game gives us, including the ring. This level's pretty easy without it, but I've done this level, already a great many times. Shocking that the cool appeal of Alex Kidd just didn't do it, and that they had to switch to Sonic. I know, this dude right here wasn't good enough. Alright, so we have our first boss battle here, and all boss battles in this game are done in the form of rock, paper, scissors. Which is the stupidest thing you've ever seen. Until you realize that they throw the same things every time. So, check this out. I'm gonna live in this dude's head rent-free. I'm just gonna throw rock, and when they bet the stupid idiot's gonna throw scissors. Oh, look at that, he did. Darn it, I lose. Yes, you do. Oh, we gotta throw scissors now, because now he's gonna be like, oh, he threw rocks, so I'm gonna throw paper. Get wrecked. We'll eat our little snack here. I always forget those things are called. Like Origai or something like that. I don't know. Someone will correct me. That's an extra life. How do I know that? Oh, because I played the game. This is absolutely a game where actually the more that I do play it, the more I like it. Like it really grows on me. It's Fantasy Zone levels. And there are parts of me that almost maybe even want to say it's better. It might be the best game I've played on the Master System so far, honestly. Despite being, you know, Sega's failed mascot. It's just enjoyable. Yes, it's a little draconian in the fact that you cannot make a single mistake or it's back to the beginning of the entire game for you, but yeah, you know, you'll get over it. We'll all get over it. We take the bottom path here because the top path has a big boy fish who is just gonna bully us. I know I'm making this game just look so easy except for that one extremely stupid death. This level kind of sucks a little bit, but I'm sure I'll get past it. Right, I don't have the bracelet. That's why I should have saved the ring bracelet thing. I can't even decide what to call it. The piece of jewelry, because it's actually very helpful in this level, in this stage. I know, the boxes with the skulls on them, don't worry about them. They're really not that bad. Oh no! My battery died. Give me 1 second. Just one moment. I figured I was probably pushing my luck with here, resume. Oh no! Now the controller has disconnected. Tell you what, give me one more moment here. I'll figure this out. Well, to make a long story short, I couldn't get it to reconnect to RetroArch after the battery died, and I had to start over. So yeah, check those batteries before you start. Could anything else go wrong today? Lost 2 hours of footage due to the microphone not being properly connected. And then, you know, lose, oh no, a whole like 7 minutes of gameplay progress in Alex Kidd. It doesn't matter. I consider this a blessing. Now I can get through this level without dying, you know? Blessing in disguise, we'll say. Oh no, I missed. I'm just trying to get wealthy, man. Not worth it. Not worth going for it. It's a trap. You can just... Yeah. Inch your way over there so you can get that one. Doing better, doing better. You gotta kind of do a diagonal jump to high jump. It's odd, but you know, Sega knows what they want. Probably. And they just want to keep making Total War games. Whatever sells, man. Total War is a good series. Especially if you're interested in it. Whoa. Hot take. We'll just wait for this pterodactyl here to, you know, cross over. We'll respect him just enough to where he won't kill us. I feel like that's a trap too, you know. We don't fall for traps here. That's a lot. We fall for traps all the time here, but you know, I'm being ever cautious. I want to not squander the fact that we're not going to lose a life this whole level. You can't punch the frog, by the way. I've tried that in the past. He just he has too much power. Yep. You let him spit his bubbles out. You let that fish go by, and once you're over here, you're pretty safe. You don't have to worry about much of anything as long as you just keep your eyes open. It's like we're just starting the whole video over, but with 6 minutes already logged in. It's a mess, guys. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. We got a good amount of money though, so we can, you know, buy another motorcycle, replace our ring. Maybe we can actually like use our motorcycle properly this time. The trick is actually just to kind of go slow. You go just a little slower. It's all good. That is the worst way to die, and I've done it so many times. In the first load of footage. That happened to me many times. And I apparently just keep falling for it. You know they did that on purpose. They're like, yeah, let's put the crab scorpion things directly next to it so that when you crash into it and fall off your motorcycle, you die. That'd be a pretty good prank, wouldn't it? And then every kid is just like, yeah, that was real funny. Thanks. I missed my motorcycle already. Yeah, don't punch those blocks out from under you. Those are protecting you from certain death. So this, you know, what I thought would set us up for a better run is actually, you know, a considerably worse run. At least we know how to beat the rock, paper, scissors, boy. Which, they call it jankin', because they gotta be special about it. We just sit back and enjoy the show. You couldn't just say, select what you want to throw, and then press a button. No, no, no. You gotta wait for the whole little ditty to play. The little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. You've all heard it. I got my Spotify Wrapped. You know, it's that time of year where everybody flexes on everyone else here. I believe my top 5 artists this year were The Flaming Lips, Rush, Rotting Christ, Blue Oyster Cult, and Crowbar. Pretty much entirely because I listen to a lot of like full discographies, so I can get like a full feeling for a band. And those are 5 bands with particularly large discographies that I listened to all the way through. So, you know, that was neat. Most played song of the year, most streamed song, Money Machine by 100 Gex. Is it pronounced 100 Gex or 100 Gex? I guess I don't know. Is it open to interpretation? But yes, my entire top 5 most streamed songs were either poppy songs or 100 Gex songs. This is where we pull this out and say, behold. This, yeah. I was gonna say this was indeed where we botched it last time, where our controller ran out. So I was gonna say I don't remember getting past this in this playthrough, but it's because I didn't. Right, just shoot it. It'll be fine. That's fine. That's fine. You can get up through there and then jump over this way. I know. I've done it many times. Don't fall on the scorpions down there on the ground. It'll make you feel real bad about yourself. Take it from me. And this is where we get a bunch of exposition. He says, "Welcome, Alex. You are a prince from the country of Redaxian who was kidnapped by evil men when you were but a small boy. Your native land is now being grossly misgoverned by the tyrant Jenkin the Great. Your mission is to save the populace from him." So this jerk who steals my lands literally renames Rock, Paper, Scissors to be named after him. I can't think of a more repulsive figure, quite frankly. So, this, you gotta keep tapping A to gain altitude, and then you can shoot. And then you just don't want to run your propeller into anything, basically. So, you can try to go for all those bags if you really want them, but honestly, they're bait, just like that. Look at that! I was trying to avoid that. I got greedy. It's all by design, you know? The game's like, we know everybody who plays this game is just gonna be greed central, so we're gonna punish that. And you say, wow, gee, thanks. Very nice of you to try to teach me a misguided moral lesson in the middle of your Sega Master System game. I appreciate it. Now, fortunately, we are able to afford the extra life, which is, as you may expect, a very bountiful object. We're also going to buy another little whirligig here, so we can see if we can't just kind of ignore the vast majority of this stage. Again, just don't bump your head on stuff. That's what's going to get you down and out for the count. Look at this. It's the guys from Teddy Boy. I can't remember if they were from Teddy Boy or from Fantasy Zone, or maybe both. I'm having a moment again where I'm getting just totally played. But I know they were from one of those games, and I'm pretty sure that was Teddy Boy. They're back with a vengeance, but we're in a fire-breathing whirligig thing, so it's not really that big of a deal. Like, I don't feel like I'm in any real danger, quite honest. So, this is a boss. Very difficult. I say that sarcastically, but I have died to him, so let me just, you know... Yeah, there we go. He gets just slightly faster. Prince Alex of Radadaxian, you are looking very well indeed. We hear that your elder brother is imprisoned in the Radaxian quote-unquote castle, and you are the only person who can come to his rescue, because we are all useless and lazy. At least I assume that that's what he would have said if they would have let him continue. This level's kind of a pain. I remember it. Still like the game, though. It's still a very fun game. I like it better than Renegade. And I thought Renegade was halfway decent, too. I know, cross-pollinating, talking about my NES episodes on the Master System episode. Dangerous stuff there. We'll get the Sega fans all angry. Their time to shine is now, and I'm taking that away from them. Modern Sega fans are kind of hilarious to me. It's like you are holding on to Old Faithful, and quite frankly, it's beautiful. I think that this spawns a wizard. No, it doesn't. Not yet. I won't equip the... Yes, I will. I'll show you why. Because I want to clear all this out to make this a much safer jump. Yep. Absolutely worth doing. And then we clear this out. Yeah. Disaster mitigation. Oh, no. Yeah, when I told you about the creepy little wizards who kill you, that's it right there. I knew he was coming, but I still fell for it. The absolute nonsense. Now, fortunately, that's right. That's what the stars do. There's an extra life right there, so, you know, we're kind of given a moment to reflect on our idiocy, and then the game says, now get back out there and show him who's boss, champ. Yeah, don't bother with any of that. Just make sure you get over that block. We don't need another evil wizard. I'm pretty sure that question mark is yet another one. I have never broken the box, but I just, I don't want to risk it, so, you know. We're going to play it exceptionally safe. This brings us to Scissorhead. Oh, sorry, Scissor's Head. The second henchman of the king. He'll let us pass if we win 3 Jenkin matches. So, as you may suspect from Rockman, we can just select Scissors. Because, you know, it's his head. And the fool absolutely loses it. And then we'll select Paper because, you know, he's probably going to do something dumb like throw rock. I don't have this one memorized, so I could be wrong. But yeah, that was certainly it. Pretty easy. The first time that I did that, I think I game overed at it because I didn't get that there was a pattern to it. I thought it was all luck. I was like, oh, no. You know, probably should have taken advantage of the shop. I just kind of forgot about it. That's going to make the rest of this level abhorrently difficult. I'm probably going to game over here because I forgot to go to the shop. What a stupid way to game over. Oh my gosh. That was just a little bit more slippery. Okay. We're going to have to go through the whole game again. It's all right. We can cut down on some of the more useless deaths that we had this way. I don't know why I just was like, yeah, screw the shop. I'm raring to go. It's a dumb move. I'm not gonna try to pretend that it wasn't. Right. Just wear the ring. Don't worry about conserving it. Don't worry about what might happen if you need it. As far as you're concerned, you need it right now. This is me coaching myself. I'm saying, stop being a victim to the too good to use syndrome. It's not too good to use. It is good to use, and therefore you should use it if you got it. Until further notice. And then if there's a point at the game later where you absolutely feel like you need an item, you'll know for the future when the next time you have to attempt it. Because there will be another time when you will have to attempt a level. This is my wisdom. Heed it. Check that out. Got a little juicy with that one there, but I thought, you know, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Doesn't really matter which way you fall here, honestly. I think you get pretty much the same amount of gold either way. Gold, you say? I do. I like how it's one of those games that has absolutely no HUD, so if you want to see, you know, how many lives you have left, the game just kind of says, and just what do you need with that? I don't know, man, I just thought it'd be nice information to have, you know, staying informed and all, and lets you make informed decisions. No. See, ignorance is bliss here. If you don't know you have 0 lives left, then you can't stress out about it, right? And you know what? Maybe there's something to be said for that. Okay, shop. Don't forsake the shop just because you think you're too cool. $510. That's like the most I've ever had coming into the shop. Maybe I will buy this, you know, just for a rainy day. We're making enough money. Now don't die. No stupid deaths here. Take it very slow. I mean, very slow. Even this is a little too high speed, quite frankly. Okay. Good. I don't think that the frogs can kill you if they land on you. No, they can't. You are the frog killer. And here, yeah, it's fine. That's by design. Play your game of Jankin. A janky little game of Jankin. Boy, I got it. I know the rules, okay? You don't gotta explain this to me again. I am Alex Kidd. You definitely lose. You're gonna lose again. Because you throw the same things all the time. Why the king would put you in charge when the only way that you keep the gate is by playing rock, paper, scissors, and you have this poor strategy. It's questionable, to say the least. Beautiful. More lives. We just want to stockpile as many extra lives as we can, and we want to never ever use them. That's the one thing that you should be hoarding all the time. The octopuses cannot be killed. I've tried. they're just vibing there, you know. Just let them do their thing. It's a very pleasant game to play, you know. In this second hour of it that I wind up playing today, I'm finding quite a bit of comfort in Alex Kidd, actually. Someday I'll get that Master System, and I'll definitely get this game. It gets better the more you play, honestly, which is it's a ringing endorsement. And I mean that with utmost sincerity. Alright, remember that ring we bought? Of course you do. Of course you know we're going to use it. Just, yeah, leap over the entire world there. Good there. That's right, this final layer here, you know. I'm just kind of going through the motions now, you know. Yeah, exposition time, exposition time. Hey, you know, who minds a little exposition in this day and age, in the mid-'80s? You don't get a lot of that in your video games, you know. Accept it when it comes along. It's a rare little treat. It's not like you're sitting through that much of it anyway, you know. Consider it a little break. Oh, how greedy will we get? Only time will tell. Probably way too greedy. Ooh, that was close. Maybe it wasn't actually close, and I'm just, you know, feeling anxious. Ooh. Give me all of your money. Come on, please. Let's just say, please perish. We'll go over just because. And then this. Yeah, see? And who cares if you fall here? It's the end of the level anyway. You'll just grab the food here. Shop. Visit all of them. Do I really want an extra life, though? Absolutely, I do. See, look at how rich we are. We still got 750 bucks left. We could buy another extra life if we really wanted. Unfortunately, he does not stock anymore. I don't know what those enemies are supposed to be or why, you know, Sega reused that sprite of all things. This level might even be difficult if, you know, I wasn't the absolute king of everything in my glorious gyrocopter. And since, you know, levels don't have time limits here, you may as well just collect everything. Now let's see, is there a wizard in here? No, it's another extra life! Are you kidding me? That's amazing! I didn't know that was in there. Should have shot that way earlier. Outrageous. And this is the end of the level. We're getting so wealthy. Face the bowl. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean that sincerely. The worst you can do is punch too early. Or punch too late, you know, so... I guess there are two things you can mess up. But they're arguably the same thing. I have read this off to you. I'm not reading this again. He doesn't care if we punch him. Garbage game NPCs don't respond to hostility. Man, I could have played 2 whole hours of Assassin's Creed tonight. But I do it all for you. I mean, you know, normally I make these videos for me, if I'm being very honest, but making them a second time, that's when it loops right back around to being for you. This one is safe. That's right. And we can put it on, but we do have to be a little bit careful. I don't know what that thing down there is, by the way. I grabbed it once and I never made any sense of it. Now be careful here. There we go. We were able to shoot before we got to the evil block. But now, you just run up here, get on yet another No! It's not an extra life this time! I've been bamboozled. That one is, though. Is it because I didn't activate the one before it that it turned into an evil man? I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous by that. Either way, we have a veritable stockpile of lives. We know how to beat Scissors Man. He's incredibly easy. It's just like this. I can take a drink while beating it. The only boss battle that you can take a drink during. Without pausing. Always hydrate. I wish I could see my life counter at this point. I just want to... Yeah, don't forsake the shop now. Come on, boy. This is the most important one here. I don't really need the other two. Like, this isn't that helpful, and this isn't that helpful. Why would I buy them? Because I'm rich, man. Come on. Should have jumped. Definitely should have jumped, as it turns out. Okay. We have other ways out. Like by being better. That's the main way out. Monkey hates us, so we'll just get out of Monkey's life. We won't burden him with our existence anymore. That first jump is really, you know, kind of the most horrific. That one's not so great either, though. But again, you know, we have more lives than we'd even know what to do with. That's not true. We could very easily still, you know, lose. No. You know what? We're gonna show off this thing. The rod. Check it out. Now, it doesn't last for long. You don't want it to run out while you're over spikes. We're just gonna avoid that. That's clearly a trap. This is clearly a trap too. What did I tell you? Real trap hours. Oh no, look at this bear! I've never had to fight this bear before. Do I have anything powerful? Yes, I do. I knew this would come in handy. Look at that! The invincibility coming in clutch! That's what you save these things for. That's why you buy everything. Oh, the speedboat level. I've never seen this. Big ups to the hour that I've already played for preparing me for this moment. Oops. Well, the speedboat cannot handle hitting anything. The underwater levels aren't so hard, though. Way better than the Karnov underwater levels. The frog's gonna spit all over. Who cares, though? We'll choose to go under this frog. Look at that. That's the end of the level. It's the easiest thing you've ever done. We get another shop? We're not quite as rich this time, but boy, yeah, I'll take your entire stock, man. You know? Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Thank you. I don't know what B does. I know what A does, and it's pretty goofy. There may yet be a point where I can show it off, but except I don't know how many lives I have. Boy, this is an exceptional level. Oh, no! It outright kills you! I was gonna say, this is an exceptional level to have your whirly gig. And then, well, that happened. What do I do now, though? Like, but you don't understand. What do I actually do here? That's kind of what I'm asking, you know? Does the power of B help me here? Nope. Is this? I don't know what this is, but it's not going to be helpful. Have we just have we soft locked? We have a dome around us, but what good is a dome? Is this really the end? Oh, we do have a life counter. It's on the pause menu. Okay, sweet. Well, we have 2 more lives, but I don't know how I can get past this. Oh, okay. You can do the whole run, crouch thing. I'm glad I kept trying instead of just saying, I'm screwed, it's over. Tricky. Okay, the clouds do have a pattern. A pattern that you can figure out at that. Being real careful now. It's been a little bit since I've had to be careful in uncharted lands like this, you know? This is good stuff. I'm digging the level design, man. Oh, what's this? I knew it! We knew Paperhead would be here, the first henchman of the king. He'll let me pass by here if I can win 3 Jenkin matches. You know, I am pretty confident that I know what he's going to throw here. I'm going to lay him... I'm going to lay a paper down on him. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm willing to bet he's likely going to throw a rock. What? So we have to throw a rock first. I'm baffled. Let's just keep throwing paper, I guess. We have to go rock and scissors. Okay, the logic has changed. Oh man, I'm a nervous wreck here. I'm literally just gonna do this because I don't know what to throw. Whatever it stops on is what we throw. No! Better accept the inevitable. He turns us to stone! Can you believe it? Alright, well, we get another try. Now we know it's literally just a repeat of the first boss. Alright, we'll do stone, and then we'll do scissors, I suppose. Here I was, feeling all smug and clever, like, I know what he's gonna throw. Game's like, do you though? What? You have to throw paper. What do we have to throw this time? Is this when we throw paper? Like, no, we throw stone here, right? He's in my head. He is in my head. We threw scissors last time. That was when he threw stone again, I think. Or did we throw paper? Oh god, I don't know. I'll throw paper. stone one more time, right? It's got to be stone one more time. I'm nervous. No! Are we really gonna game over like this? We are. It's the end. What a tragedy. Okay, now I know though. Stone, paper, in that order. Don't even get me started on that. That was you know, that was miserable. That's I'd say definitely the worst part about this game is having to figure out the rock paper scissors stuff, because it is luck until you know what they're gonna throw. And that part of that was on me for, you know, not paying enough attention and realizing what I should have thrown. But it's mostly on the game for being designed that way in the first place. I'm not gonna let that sour me though. It's still a fun game. Don't let one bad little jankin' experience ruin everything. By all means, hand the criticism out where it's due. But don't be too sour, you know? Why aren't I using my ring? Outstanding question. Well, I simply feel like I've ascended when it comes to this level. See, I think that using it would actually be too much of a crutch, really. It's quite frankly where I'm at. Okay. Perfect thing to occur right after I run my mouth. Yeah, we don't fall for the trap fish. We've already determined this. That's not a route that we're willing to go. At least not at this moment in time. Not at any moment in time. What am I talking about? You know, I still want to, like, try to get in a fight with that fish just to see if it can be punched off into oblivion. I just sincerely doubt that it can, and that getting too close will likely just result in you dying. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna free the wizard and then just leave. We're like, yeah, you can't do anything to me, man. I am untouchable. $510 again. It's a beautiful amount of money. Allows us to buy him out. We can find a use for everything here. I think that's one thing that I definitely like about how the game is designed too, is like all those little items that you buy, you can find a use for all of them. I play a lot of games that add like a lot of novelty items, but they seem just like really useless. Pretty much everything here has a use. Oh no! No! I've done it again. End me, man. End me. I can't be trusted with the motorcycle. No one gave Alex Kidd his license, and that was the first mistake. Don't just trust that a kid... Believe me, he is a kid, it's in the name. Don't just trust that a kid is going to be able to perfectly drive a motorcycle. That was... negligence on behalf of the seller. He took one look at this kid and he's like, yeah, you can probably handle it. I'm just really glad that I had to replay an hour of this game and not something like Hikari Warriors. You know, make lemonade out of those lemons, that's what I say. Easy. Now I know so much about this game that by the time I finally get a Master System and buy this game, I'll be able to beat it in 60 days because I'll have forgotten everything by then. It's okay. Once I get my PlayStation 5, then I will be back to my full regular budget. No more saving. Just buy a Master System altogether 1 month if I really want. Some people might be like, ooh, buy a Brazilian Master System. You can get more games for it. I'll be like, but are any of them really worth it? They're all just kind of shoddy ports. I've done my research at least enough to know that. Or maybe absolutely nobody would suggest buying a Brazilian Master System for that reason. Maybe I'm just, you know, making things up in my head. Don't discredit that idea. Or don't discard that idea. I don't know, man. Words and stuff. I just realized I don't have my list of games up, so I don't know what I'm going to play after this. Therefore, I don't know how to hype up the next episode. So that'll be an awkward little extra few moments. Just put on the ring, man. Why would you not put on the ring? Oh, no, 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 no. I am almost making a fool out of myself here. I mean, I still kind of am. It's just, there you go. Sir, I'd love the whirly gig, thank you. I don't care about the whole intro. I've heard it. Just give me my helicopter and we'll get going right on our merry little way here. It's a perfect day. That was the epitome of greed. We're gonna be missing out on a lot of money now. That's really the worst part about that. Because that is a lot of money to be had from the top part of this level. And I just decided to basically throw it all in the shredder and then burn the shredded remains. You know, as you do. So now we get to this next level and they're like, what are you buying? I'm like, well, sir, I'm still going to go with the extra life. I wish I could take everything else, but I'm a poor boy this time. Now let's see how hard this level actually is. So far, so good. Don't fall in the Shrek swamp. That's the one thing that I will tell you you don't want to do here. What makes it a Shrek swamp? All swamps are Shrek swamps. There's your answer. Does it have toadstools? Then it is a Shrek swamp. You know, I'd like to go to a nice authentic swamp one day. And some real bayou stuff. Thank you for the additional extra life, even though I knew it was there. I pretty much gifted it to myself. Happy birthday to me. It is not my birthday. As a kid in school, we would tell him happy birthday every single day. And then when his birthday finally came, we did not tell him happy birthday. He was irate about that. In retrospect, maybe that's kind of mean. It's like how there was a kid named, I won't say his first name, you know, I don't want to dox him, but his last name was Dunn. And, we'd always say stuff like, he's always done, but he's never finished. Stuff like that. Pretty sure he defriended all of us on Facebook when we graduated. I can't rightly blame him. Gosh, I'm really making myself out to sound like a bully here. I'm like, yeah, dude, we picked on all these people. It was great. I really wasn't. I was more liable to get bullied myself. I'm not gonna say that I did, though. So, now that I think about it, that's just a bullshit statement. That carries absolutely no weight. Nah, see, I cracked the code. I figured out what I had to do. And that is get the hockey kids on your side. You befriend the hockey kids. Everything will be fine. Put the ring on. Share the load, Frodo. Don't talk to me about the cursed GIF. And don't tell me it's pronounced GIF either. I've never once in my life heard anybody say graphics. Yes, I'm still using that outdated argument. Don't blow this one up. We can activate this one. We just got to be ready to run. Yep. What did I tell you? I'm figuring it all out. I mean, I've had it all figured out, you know. I'm a brilliant man, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not actually that conceited. It ruins the joke when you immediately turn around and say, but not really. You just gotta take it and run with it. You do indeed lose. You lose forever. You'll never stop losing. You loser. This level sucks. Let's try to get something done this time. We're gonna need everything we got here. I'll take your entire stock. So, again, rely on your ability to actually slow down. Don't worry about collecting everything. And there you go. That's the end. Well, we have plenty of lives, so it's not the end, but rather, you know, the end of that specific life. So. What am I clowning around here for? I knew it. I knew it! I knew that there was nothing positive about that. It's gonna be nothing. If this is an extra life, then it absolutely wasn't worth trying to get. It was an extra life. Hooray. Well, I guess I recouped the cost of trying to get it. You know what comes here. Come on, you know what happens. A nice balanced fight? I don't think so. The speedboat. It's a beautiful moment. Squander all opportunities immediately. Please, please get away from me. We can't swim fast enough. We gotta ignore everything here. We cannot die to the wizard. Don't break open that box. That's what I've learned. Oh, the wizard's not gonna get us. Check that out. I've seen more wizards in this game than I saw in Wizards and Warriors. Curious, right? Well, problem here is now we have very little money. I don't think B is very good, so I'm not going to buy it. It's just a dome, right? That's all it really is. So let's not break our boy here. Our precious little gyrocopter. We know how these move now, and that'll help us to survive for sure. Can we just fly above them? Wow, we can. I could have done that the entire time. Oh, no, no, no. That's right, because some of them are a little too high. It's time to say. I mean, it's time to play. Guess that block. Will it kill you, or will it be a boon? It is a boon. Good. Don't even talk to me about those blocks down below us. I'm staying high in the air for this one. And now, we'll put on an actual show here. Okay, check this out. Paperhead. The first henchman of the king. Yeah. I know your tricks now, Paperhead. I know you're gonna throw, scissors first. Good. Now I know you're gonna throw rock. He didn't throw rock. Is it really luck from here on out? Is it really luck from here on out, though? Should have went with my gut. He's not gonna throw rock again, right? No way. He threw rock again! What? He's not gonna throw rock again, right? He threw paper again. I hate this. I hate this. Yeah, okay, but he wouldn't throw paper again. Accept the inevitable. This should not be inevitable, man. What is happening? He's absolutely blowing my mind. If this is genuinely all luck, and he is not consistent on this, then yes, this is a heavy indictment against the game that otherwise was working so well. This guy is all random. He's all random. All we can do is hope. Oh, no! It's got me on the edge of my seat, but in the most boring way possible. He just swept me. Bruh. All those extra lives, and this is what they're being used for? Yeah, I'm aware. I can't even pause to see how many more lives I have. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? You either win or you don't. Okay. We won that one. I should have just played paper. Should have just played paper. Every time. No. We got him. He lost. Fair and square, buddy. This is the last level, and I don't have time to actually, like, witness most of it. I got 3 whole lives left in a single minute. Okay, if those touch you at all, you die. Good to know. Seems a little dumb, but okay. I can play nice. Or I can at least act amiable about it, I guess. TA. What could that possibly stand for? Clearly stands for frog. We got a trick for how we deal with this here. Yes, sir, we do. Same thing with here. It's precision platforming, and we have run out of time. We made it to the last level of Alex Kidd. Had it not been for a little bit more bullshit with the rock, paper, scissors guy the first time that we came around him, we might even be a little bit better. Could have even beaten it, maybe. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. That's not a guarantee. Either way, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, despite the stupid rock, paper, scissors bosses, it's a great game. It's a very enjoyable game. It's fun. It's bright. It's colorful. It's everything that you look for in a video game, except for a lot of the other stuff that's missing. You get me. Allow me 1 second here to open up my magical list of games so I can tell you what we got on the docket next up. Hopefully one that I won't have to re-record. Yes. That's right. Next game is Astro Warrior, which with a name like that, you know it's got to be a shmup. Whether it's vertical or horizontal, who knows, but I'd be willing to put money on that. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Glad I could get you this episode for reals this time. We'll see you next time.